Welcome back to Von Blues Boxing, man. What's going on with everybody? So, I seen via boxing scene that Jermell Charlo and Tszyu had agreed on a fight. Basically, the WBO mandated the fight. It didn't need to go to purse bid, so Tszyu and Jermell Charlo will be getting it on. So I was wrong in thinking that Jermell Charlo was going to go up to 160 pounds. There's still a lot of quality competition in this division, and number one rank in WBO is Tszyu, and IBF is Bakaram Matarazaliev. He's in there, and then we got Israel Madimov, who is ranked number one in the IBF, and we got Sebastian Vendora. And to be honest, all those fights right there are quality fights. Those are all good 154-pound division fighters. Those dudes are the new generation, and they're quality competition. Jermell Charlo would not be fighting lower opposition. He would be fighting quality competition if he goes that route and takes out every mandatory and his every mandatory for all his belts that he owns currently. He currently owns all the four belts. Now, my thoughts on Tszyu getting this match, if it does come off, I'm gonna be honest, I just don't think Tszyu is ready for Jermell Charlo. I just don't think he has had enough quality competition before he fights a guy like Jermell Charlo. There's still a lot of top level fighters at 154 pounds that he hasn't fought. You know, there's Jared Hurd, there's Julian J. Rock Williams, there's Jesus Ramos, there's Israel Madimov, there's Bakaram Matarzaliev, there is Sebastian Vendora, there is also Tony Harrison. So there's a lot of competition in this division. Brian Castaño, Patrick Teixeira in a 154-pound division, and now we got Danny Garcia and Jose Benavides Jr. in a 154-pound division. So I would have liked to see Tszyu kind of take two more fights before he got into fighting a guy like Jermell Charlo. I just don't think that he's ready for a guy like Jermell Charlo. I just think Jermell Charlo is laser focused. He's hungry. He's ready to do laps in his division. Like, if he does this and wipes out every number one mandatory contender for all his belts, and he wipes them out, man, Jermell Charlo is one of the best fighters on the planet. He already is one of the best fighters, top 10 in my pound-for-pound list in the world. And if he could do this, beat Tszyu, beat Israel, beat Bakaram, beat Sebastian Vendora, man, that'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. That means he would have wiped out his generation, took out his generation, and then take out the new generation of 154 pounders. And there's a lot of quality fights. And Danny Garcia moving up to 154. I won't be surprised if Jermell Charlo and Danny Garcia fight next. I would not be surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I would have liked to see Jermell take on Sebastian Vendora before he took on Tszyu, but that's the fight I would have liked to see first before he fought Tszyu. But the thing is with but I guess the WBO was persistent and was going to put their titles to title bid, and Jermell doesn't seem like he wants to give up any of those titles, so he's going to take this fight. It's a marketable fight. Tszyu is marketable in Australia. It would be big in Australia if they did the fight over there. I think Jermell should go over there in Australia and go get that bag. Go get that pay-per-view bag over there. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be in the States, it would be, just on Showtime, but over there it'd be pay-per-view. So if I was Jermell Charlo, I'd go over to Australia and go get the bag. But we don't know where the fight is going to be or where they want to do this at. But I just don't think Tszyu is ready for Jermell Charlo at all. Like, I just do not think. I think it's going to be one of Jermell Charlo's easiest fights against Tszyu. I think it will be one of his easiest fights. I think early on, the first 4 or 5 rounds, Tszyu will be dangerous, but Jermell is just, he's in the zone, man. And there's nothing he hasn't seen at 154-pound division. So if this fight does come off, it's a good fight. I understand PBC doing it. They want to keep those titles over there on the PBC, even though they got damn near the best 154-pounders in the top 10. They damn near got all the top 10 154-pounders in the world, or top 15 damn near. So, you know, but I just don't think Tszyu is ready for Jermell Charlo. I just do not think he's ready, man. I just don't. I think Sebastian Fundora, Israel Madimov, I think those two guys are the most prepared to possibly pull an upset against Jermell Charlo. But I just can't see it. I cannot see Tszyu beating Jermell Charlo unless he lands a big bomb or he puts pressure on Jermell Charlo or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see it. I just think Jermell is just too good. But if this fight do come off, I'm going to watch it because I'm a fan of boxing. I watch every promotional company. I do not care what promotional company is. I'm a fan of boxing. But just wanted to kind of get my thoughts on it, man. Just, you know, and you guys leave some comments and feedback. What you guys think about it? Do you guys think Tszyu actually has a realistic chance against Jermell Charlo? If you do, go ahead and leave some comments. I would love to hear some feedback on why you think Tszyu could pull it off, because I'm always open-minded to hear from other things. It might be something that you see that I don't see, and you can teach me and I can teach you. You know what I'm saying? I'm always open-minded to that stuff. But anyways, yeah, Jermell Charlo, Brian Castano. Not Brian Castano. Tszyu. If the fight happens, I could see it happen maybe early fall or late winter. But yeah, Von Blues Boxing. I'm out.